We're staying in our metal plate underscore 001.dwg file. And what we're going to be doing this time is we're going to be taking a look at how we can enhance our drawings with gradient fills and colors to make them look more realistic in our drawings when we're obviously communicating our design intent. Now, at the moment, we're using the layer hatching. We need to go to the layers panel, click on the layer drop down, and you want to be using gradient fill. Ideally, you want your gradient fills on a different layer to your hatch patterns. That way, those layers can be turned on or off, or frozen or thawed out, depending on what you want displayed at the time. Always useful to have them on separate layers. Good CAD practice. Now, in the previous video, we placed our hatch pattern. Now, ideally, what we want here is we also want a gradient fill combined with that hatch pattern to make that section view in the drawing really ping in the drawing so it stands out. So we're going to use gradient fill. We go to the draw panel here on the home tab on the ribbon, click on where hatch is on the flyout there, and you've got gradient. Now that will open up the hatch creation tab again, and you'll notice now that we're in the gradient settings. It's a simple drop down here, you'll notice. There's our pattern hatch that we were using earlier, and we go there to gradient like so. So it's just AutoCAD saying, oh, if you click on gradient, it opens up the hatch creation tab just with a different property setting. Now, we've got pick internal point kicking in already, but we don't want to pick anything just yet. What we need to do is we need to set our pattern here. Now, if you click down a bit, can you see there we've got all different gradient fill settings there. Now, ideally, what you want is something like linear or cylindrical and so on. We're going to go for GR linear. GR stands for gradient, and it's gradient linear, like so. Now, at the moment, can you see that's like a vertical highlight with the GR linear? Change the angle there to 90 and press enter. Can you see it goes nicely horizontal for us? GR linear. So keep it that way with the 90. And also come into the options like so and just click on the little flyout. Make sure that create separate hatches is off. You want it all to be one gradient fill like so. Now, change the colors. We don't want blue and yellow. That's a little bit on the leery side. We want something that's metallic. It's a metal plate. So where it says blue there, maybe go for a pale gray like so. And where it says yellow there, maybe go for a nice pale blue to give it a metallic kind of look. Now, all we've got to do is pick the areas like we did previously with the hatch. So we're going to come in here. Can you see it goes 1 and 2 and 3. Click on each one. 1 and 2 and 3. And then you just click on the green tick there. Job done. And that has now placed that nice and neatly on that section view. Now, here's the little question. Where has my little hatch pattern gone? Now, the hatch pattern is behind the gradient fill. So we do need to address that to make the hatch pattern sit on top of the gradient fill so that section view looks a lot more realistic and also stands out on the drawing. Now, we'll look at that in the next video, how we alter the draw order of our gradient fills and our hatch patterns. What I would like you to do, though, the side view needs enhancing as well. So let's jump to the draw panel here, click on the flyout again and go to gradient. The lovely thing is it's remembered all of our settings. So just literally click across. This is a side view. So each of these areas, click on each one like so, and then press enter or click on the green tick there like so. And that highlights that in a nice sort of photorealistic way. So it actually looks like you're looking at the side view of the thickness of the metal plate in the drawing.